This is edition 7 of F.A.D. Weekly. If you like what you see, then please subscribe and like us and spread the word and the link. To spectacular Sydney. Famous for its picturesque harbour and iconic landmarks, Sydney is fast coming of age, consolidating its position as a global city. And no event sums up that ambition better than the Australian International Design Awards. Hosted by none other than Li Chin.
Good design is different things to different people. To some, it's represented by elegance and aesthetics. Fans of engineering purity have their definition, and to others again, utilitarian perfection says it all.
The Design Awards originally founded in 1958.
And with that long history, it's very exciting to see where we are now. I'm Brandon Geen, Chair of the Australian International Design Awards.
I'm Stephanie Pemberton, I'm the Program Director.
We've got 9 categories all up, and the ones that fall under the product category are consumer products.
We have business and technology,
We have a housing and building category,
automotive and transport,
heavy machinery,
sport and leisure,
there's a medical and scientific category.
architectural and interior products.
This year for the first year has been very interesting because we've added a service design category to represent the role of design within the service sector.
Hi, I'm Jim Cameron, and I am a deep sea explorer and part-time filmmaker. I think good design is an elegant solution to a problem, and it has to have an aesthetic elegance, but it also has to have a conceptual engineering elegance. And you look for that, and when you find it, you really get excited.
So what does good design mean to you?
Good design is not only a matter of efficiency, but it's a matter of beauty. We know that. It's about how things look and how things work.
Good design to me is about really changing the way we live. It's about creating iconic products.
Design, in my view, is a vast continuum. One end we have fine art, and the other end we have hard engineering. And all human activities in that spectrum are design in some way.
Good design for me is about quality, and good design for me is about something that lasts. And they're things that you hear a lot about good design, but I think also, most importantly for me, good design is about something that brings you joy. And I think that is critical, actually, with good design.
Well, good design to me really is about making connections between product experience and people. Really good design is intuitive, unseen, not really noticed until it's not there. If you're not thinking about it at all, we've done a good job.
What I'm looking for in good design is something that naturally does what it's supposed to do, but what it needs to do is raise the bar. It needs to take things to the next level.
Good design follows 4 things: desirability, viability, feasibility, and then last but not least, elegance.
I think a good design has to be innovative. It's got to be something that's sustainable, and it's got to be something that looks good. So it's got to be pleasing to the eye, aesthetically pleasing.
So good design to me is to bring innovation and usability together. If you can do that in an exciting way, then I think you will help improve people's lives.
I think design should delight.
And that's design, it is so broad.
The Australian International Design Awards set the benchmark in judgmental rigour, ensuring expert evaluation of good, better and best.
Wow, this is unbelievable, incredible honor. And what you see before you, ladies and gentlemen, is almost the entire team that actually built this vehicle. The amazing thing is that these men and ladies here had never worked on a manned submersible before. Not only were they building their first sub, but that sub was designed to go deeper by half again than any other existing operating manned submersible in the world, and that includes everything from governments, navies, and institutions. And that on its face is seemingly impossible. I just want to say that I could not be prouder of this team right here. I wish I could single everyone out for you and tell you what they did, but these are the people that built the vehicle and I think made history. So I'm very, very proud of you and very, very grateful on their behalf for this incredible, prestigious award. Thank you so much.
And the criteria upon which these are judged are form, function, quality, safety, sustainability, and innovation.
I'm really proud to say that we ask the judges to run through the products one by one and physically test the products as you would a consumer.
The criteria look to the connections that the products might make and to the commercial aspects of the product, which holistically is how it should be.
It's very important to use design as a national tool for the improvement of the national economy because it provides efficiency and competitiveness.
Having done movies, I know that it's not enough for something to work, it's also got to look good. If they showed me a design that would have worked perfectly well but didn't look good, I threw it out. And these engineers were just scratching their heads. Wait a minute, aren't we on a deadline? Aren't we supposed to be trying to accomplish this task? Yeah, but it's got to look good too.
Sydney fashion style is also undergoing a transformation, and a new layer of sophistication is added by Saxony. So what is the Saxony story? A world where thoughtful art meets considered fashion in a space more gallery than retail.
Saxony is a clothing brand who is exploring art and fashion and creating customer experiences. We love that people think that Saxony can be placed anywhere, that it could be seen on a city anywhere in the world, but its origins are actually in Sydney. The Saxony customer is someone who's comfortable with themselves, who's confident, who likes to experiment, responds to design, form and structure, who likes to play with silhouettes. It's someone who has an open mind and is interested in fashion. The store is actually designed to be a gallery space. In part of the design, we made space for artworks. Art has the ability to communicate emotions beyond what we can through clothing, through words. We chose James's work because emotionally there's this kind of calm and beauty about the way that he's treated the subject matter. It makes me stop and think about my role in the world and what I do and about a bigger picture.
Sydney's contemporary art scene is buzzing with the news of the relaunch of the MCA, and bold plans are afoot for Sydney Contemporary in 2013. But for Arancito of 4A Gallery, his focus is on Shanghai.
Presenting at the Shanghai Biennale is an amazing opportunity, not just for 4A, but also for Australian culture. It's an official collaboration between an Australian arts organisation and the Biennale itself. My name's Arancito. I'm the director of 4A Centre for Contemporary Asian Art in Sydney. We were recently in Hong Kong, where we announced a number of major international projects. In October, 4A will present the Sydney City Pavilion at the Shanghai Biennale. We're the only Australian organisation who has been invited by the Shanghai Biennale. Our concept for the Sydney Pavilion is to be thinking about what it means to be living in Sydney, not just from a cultural perspective, but also to unpack some of the built environment, some of the things that are happening within Sydney's built environment. The selection of artists is going to be reflective of some of the things that we see here in Sydney. So we really want to reflect some of these movements of people and ideas that happen through migration, through travel, and through Australian history.
This is F.A.D. Weekly, the very best in global fashion, art and design.